What if I told you rest days matter more than your long run? Okay, maybe not more than, but they're right up there in importance. I didn't believe it either for 13 marathons. For years, I thought recovery was what you did when you weren't training, and that kept me from getting better. Hey, I'm Jess, and this is week 5 of marathon training while chasing a PR at age 48. Like and subscribe to follow my journey to Marathon 15 this May. So, this is the biggest lesson I've learned over the last 14 years of running. Recovery is not the absence of training. Recovery is the most important part of training. When I first started running marathons, I had it backwards. If I wasn't exhausted, I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I felt lazy on rest days. I felt like easy runs were completely pointless, and I definitely did not believe in cutback or recovery weeks. I believe that progress only happened in the hard workouts. I had to run long, and during every run, I felt like I had to be going as fast as I possibly could. What I was doing was chasing fatigue, and I was always tired. I was finishing marathons wrecked. I was under fueling for years. I thought that exhaustion meant that I was training hard. Actually, I believed I was training properly. No pain, no gain, right? But really, I was just accumulating stress. And then I had an aha moment, which wasn't very exciting. It was really just data. I started paying attention to my HRV, my resting heart rate, and my sleep data. And what I noticed was the numbers were telling me that I wasn't adapting. I was actually just weighing myself down and accumulating fatigue when I wasn't recovering well after long, hard runs. You don't get stronger or faster by doing constant mild repeats or intervals, and you don't build endurance during the long run. You build it afterward during the rest when you allow your body to recover, which is true in running, just like it is in weightlifting, just like it is working a hard, taxing, fatiguing job. You have to rest to continue and to improve. I also learned that recovery doesn't just mean not running. It also means proper fueling, eating enough, especially carbs, sleeping like it is your job, not stacking training stress on top of life stress, which at 48 matters even more. I cannot just keep grinding. If I grind without recovery, I'm just digging a deeper hole. So for anyone training, recovery needs to look like discipline. For me, it means tracking and watching my HRV and resting heart rate, respecting recovery days, doing strength work that supports my training and doesn't drain me, going to bed instead of scrolling on my phone. It's not glamorous, but it's strategic. There is a method to the madness. So if you only train hard, you're just practicing being tired. But if you train hard and recover well, you will build capacity. Those two things will produce completely different outcomes. It is so important to recognize that recovery is not weakness. It's not laziness, and it's not the absence of training. It is a part of training. It is where the progress happens. So if you feel guilty on easy days, don't. And if you don't have at least one recovery day each week, make one. And don't even get me started on the no days off trend. Recovery and rest days are not a break from training. They're the reason that training works. It is how we get stronger and faster. And this time, for Marathon 15, I'm enjoying my recovery days. And honestly, I'm enjoying my hard days too because I'm going into them better rested than I have in the past. I'd love to hear your thoughts on recovery, and I challenge anyone to try to convince me that the NDO trend is not crazy. And with that, I gotta run. See you next week.